Reed Sheppard is one of the most surprising draft risers in this year's draft. How and why is him becoming a lottery pick more likely than not? And in today's video, I will be discussing that. Now, before we talk about Reed Sheppard as an NBA prospect, I do want to talk about how interesting he is as a college basketball player. This really reminds me of when Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gained national notoriety. Reed has a very similar case to Shai, where they both were not highly touted in their respective class, but they were highly sought after by John Calipari. And when you look at the case of Reed Sheppard, it's a little bit different than Shai, because when Shai was at Kentucky, he was coming off the bench for Quade Green, and he ended up getting the starting job from Quade Green after Quade Green got the eye injury. But Reed Sheppard this year, he started one game when DJ Wagner got hurt, but Reed Sheppard has only started one game in his college career, and that was it. He's played 12 games and he's only started one, and since DJ Wagner has came back, Reed has came off the bench, and he is still rising in the mock drafts. When you look at Reed Sheppard, I don't think him starting is going to make too much of an impact to his draft stock. So now, taking a look at the surface, Reed Sheppard has been Kentucky's best shooter this season. He's been their best defender. He's been their most reliable playmaker. And honestly, he's been Kentucky's best player all around this season so far. And I don't think anyone besides Jeff Sheppard and Stacy Sheppard thought that Reed Sheppard was going to be Kentucky's best player this season. And so far this season, he's honestly proved everyone wrong. So far this season, he's averaging 12.6 points, 4.7 rebounds, 4.3 assists, 0.8 blocks, 2.5 steals on 26 minutes per game, and he's only had one start this season, as I mentioned earlier. He's shooting 57% from the field on 7.2 attempts. He's shooting 54.7 from the three on 4 attempts. He's shooting 87 on 2.4 attempts. The kid is absolutely lighting up college basketball right now, and I don't think people understand how historic his freshman season has been so far. He leads college basketball in true shooting percentage as a guard, and I don't think you guys understand how rare that is to do that as a guard, especially in today's college where bigs dominate the game. For him to lead the country in true shooting percentage tells a lot about how efficient this kid really is. Now let's talk about Reed Sheppard's main strength, which is his shooting, and it's going to separate him from a lot of these other draft prospects. Now his 54% from the three-point line is a little too high for me to believe that he will be that in the NBA, but I do believe that his jump shooting is going to carry over to the next level very nicely. My main concern on Reed Sheppard is his self-creation. If he can get to a point where he is creating in the mid-range and bumping guys off their space and knocking down the mid-range shot, I think that takes him to the next level as an NBA prospect. He has the catch and shoot ability. Now I believe he just has to find a way to get to that point where he is scoring on all three levels at an efficient rate. The one thing that has really surprised me this season has been his defense. I don't know if that's going to carry over to the NBA, just because the guys that he's guarding are going to be much bigger, more athletic, and just better than the guys that he's playing against in college. But he's great in the passing lanes, and he's great on the ball as far as keeping a guy in front of you when they pass the logo. And I think that goes unnoticed with his game. A lot of people look at the splits, and a lot of people look at how good of a playmaker he is, but no one really keys in on how good and instinctive he is as a defender. He is a great on-ball defender, and he is really good at having a knack for knowing when to steal the ball or when to reach to go get the ball. I've actually never seen a guy like that at this level in college basketball doing it at this rate. His playmaking is another aspect of his game that really excites me about his NBA potential. Yes, his 4.2 assists is not eye-opening, but the way he gets his assists and the way he playmakes within that Kentucky offense is way more impactful than the numbers say. He knows how to draw in defenses when he drives into about the free throw line area. He is great at finding his shooters and finding guys in the corners and finding guys for dump downs. In the NBA, with the faster pace, I genuinely believe that he's going to make an impact where he can kind of make a play out of nothing, and I've already seen that in college so far. If he can adjust to the speed of the game in the NBA, I think that's going to take his game to the next level. Now there are some concerns when it comes to Reed Sheppard as far as his intangibles go. He's not the most athletic guy, he's not the tallest guy, he's not the strongest guy, and with all those things being true, I still think he is a lottery pick in this draft. You can't deny that he is one of the best shooters in this draft, if not the best shooter, and when you add that with the playmaking that he has and the defensive instincts that he has, I think he's a surefire lock to be a lottery pick in this draft. And that concludes the Reed Sheppard breakdown. If you guys want to see any more breakdowns of anyone in this draft class, please let me know. Please comment down below or leave a like, and I'll be sure to post it. See you guys in the next video. Peace.